Greetings, my fellow Catholic. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the secret to more donations. How do you actually raise more money? I'm going to be sharing that with you in 3 steps, unveiling the secret as we go along, and I think you're going to get a lot out in the next few minutes. But before we dive in, quick introduction. My name is Brice Sokolowski, the founder of CatholicFundraiser.net, an apostolate, a website that is completely dedicated to helping Catholics with their fundraising. So whether you're starting out or you're well on your way and you're just looking for some fresh ideas, you are in the right spot. But before we dive into the secret to more donations, I want to make sure that you download absolutely for free my gift to you, the 10 Commandments to Catholic Fundraising. These are 10 things, 10 steps, 10 foundational principles, you might call it, to fundraising. It's been downloaded by thousands of Catholics. The consensus is 2 thumbs up. I've gotten a lot of feedback. I've updated it over the years, but I think you're really going to enjoy the 10 Commandments to Catholic Fundraising. The link is going to be right below, as well as the quote-unquote show notes. I'm looking at my notes. You can get them as well. The link is going to be right below. You always go to my website. Everything is going to be there. Okay, let's dive into the secret to more donations. How do you do it? Well, point number 1 that I want to share with you is this concept that people donate because of impact, not because of plans. You might have an incredible plan of how you're going to evangelize your community, how you're going to catechize, how you're going to open up a school, how you're going to do something in the future. That's great. It can be wonderful. My only recommendation to you as a fundraiser is that people do not donate necessarily to plans that will have fruit, but to what fruit you have right now. So my big recommendation is focus on impact, and you're going to raise a whole lot more in donations. Point number 2 is people donate to organizations that they already know. So this step is pretty easy. You just have to make sure that people know who you are, know what you do, know how you do it, know you. So before you get on that phone or before you send that email or you send that letter, hey, please donate. Make sure that people understand, point number 1, your impact. Very simple. Point number 1, point number 2. And point number 3 is people donate when you ask them directly. This is the big kicker for a lot of people because, well, fundraising is not a convenient, not a friendly, not a lot of fun. It definitely isn't. But the odd thing is that if you just bite the bullet, as they say, and ask people directly, you are going to raise more money. So that's pretty much it. I know that that's difficult, and you're going to want to weave left and right and try and figure out there's got to be a different way. There absolutely has to be a different way than ask people directly because, look, God wants me to do this, I'm going to do it, but please, let's find a different way. If you want it to it's kind of like just take the medicine, and I know it tastes, when we're kids, we don't like the medicine, just take it. It's going to be bad for just for a few seconds, and you're going to feel a whole lot better. It's the same with fundraising, is you have to ask people directly. And to be honest, from the other person's side, even though it's absolutely awful for you, I get it. Even though I am a fundraiser, it's difficult for me. It's difficult for everybody. But actually, on the other side, they actually enjoy it a bit more because they see that they have your undivided attention. If they have questions, they can ask you. Obviously you are putting them on the spot, but when you have that conversation with them, it tends to go a whole lot better because if they get an email or letter from you, they're like, well, okay, I'll think about it, but they're not getting everything that they want. They really do want to know who you are, and they want to know your impact. So that's why point number 3, donate when you ask directly. Make it direct. Don't just hide behind an appeal letter. You're going to fundraise a whole lot more. That's it. Those are my 3 tips. I hope that you found these past few minutes helpful. If you have any questions, obviously reach out to me. Share this with your board. Share this with an apostle that you think might find this information beneficial. But definitely visit CatholicFundraiser.net. There's a whole lot of other resources over there. I try and give you as much as possible so that way you can do more of what you want, and that is saving lives and saving souls. And that way you don't really have to worry so much about fundraising. Anyways, God love you, and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.